Hello everyone, and welcome to Cabin Fever Crochet on location here at the lake. Another time at the lake to spend together. All right, so you ready to get into this? I got in the mail in the same day a new Herrschners catalog and October 2020 in September Crochet World magazine. So I looked through these a little bit and I just want to share with you, show you some highlights. All right, so let's get started with Herrschners. If you're not familiar with Herrschners, the United States company, they carry a lot of different yarns, mainstream yarns, and now some specialty yarns too, which is really nice. And they have their own in-house brand, Willow Yarns, which is their sister company. Isn't that funny? When I come in close, my hands look gigantic. Giant hands. Just the perception, depth perception on camera. I looked through here and there are some new yarns, and I haven't ordered from Herrschners in a while, but I really would like to soon. Maybe try a few new things. Oh, little duck friend is back. Hi baby. Snacks. Oh, always looking for the snacks. Yeah, well, that makes two of us. But I don't think I want what that duck is eating. Okay, so here we go. First page, and hopefully, because it gets real breezy here in the afternoon. In fact, I think I will fold these so you don't get light going through that. And yes, I know sun's streaming in the shadows, but it's just so lovely here. Soho yarn. Classic spun. This is new. And it's 100% acrylic. It's a number 5 bulky, 7 ounce, 200 gram cake, 440 yards for $7.99 for a number 5 bulky. I think that is a really fair price. I don't know where it's made. It looks very interesting to me, though, that it seems to be like a semi-marled and self-striping, where you have a neutral color mixed with other colors spun together, and then those change as the cake grows, as you work the cake, and kind of a semi-gradient, semi-self-striping. And they are calling the yarn twist together 2 shades, yes, of self-striping for gorgeous color work patterns with a subtle gradient. So I hadn't even read that yet. So the description, yes, is how I was describing by looking at it. And the crochet hook size is a USK 10.5 and 10.5 needles. I think that looks quite interesting. Very pretty colors on the bottom as we're going into, or as we will be going into fall. I'm not there yet, and I'm not ready. Even when the calendar says so, I'm not quite ready for it yet. Kind of depends on how hot our summers are, I guess. And this is a cute sweater below here, intermediate crochet. I love how they just have so much inspiration here. Ideas, patterns, sometimes free patterns, paid for patterns. I think that's quite cute as well. A little bit of interest on the bottom there. I'm sure you could make that a long sleeve if you wanted to, and that's worked in the bamboo anti-pilling chunky yarn by Premier. So as mentioned, they have a lot of mainstreams, different looks, different yarns throughout. So sweater weather, chic looks for cool days. Their Nob Hill line called Artesia, I believe that is, and it's acrylic, poly, nylon, and wool. Yeah, I don't know how well that's showing up, but it has an interesting fuzzy look to it, and that could create a very nice sweater. You can see that maybe on these swatches better. And no, I'm not going to go every single page by page, but I did mark some specific things. And this seems to be, I guess it really is the year of the blankets perhaps, because there are a lot throughout this catalog. So many different types of yarn and textures. and styles used from grannies, self-striping, solids, gradients, ripple, traditional, unusual, easy, basic, beginner, all the way up to intermediate and advanced. And I do enjoy looking online at Herrschners, but I really like getting their catalogs, and I do save them, and I go back and look through just for more inspiration, ideas, and maybe something I missed before as far as the patterns in addition to the yarn. There's some other interesting yarns in here. Here's another one a new one by Premier. They're anti-pilling everyday medley. So they have their everyday anti-pilling, which for an everyday yarn, it's wonderful. Again, it's the same hand as the DK colors, except in a number 4 weight, and looks like you get 16 colors here. And to me, this would create a marled effect, and which would be wonderful for just about anything, especially a sweater, or if you wanted a neutral blanket, but that has some interest in highs and lows with the color throughout. I think that would be wonderful. So many different things, garment, accessories. It's 100% anti-pill acrylic, and it doesn't give the, oh yes, it does number 4, but I was going to say it's just sort of your typical worsted weight with 219 yards per skein. You could have a lot of fun, mix and matching colors. All right, so on this page, have you ever tried the Herrschners pastry line of yarns? They have the pastry panache, which is, or panache, excuse me. Two different things. That's a cotton, yes, and 5% nylon blend. I haven't tried that particular one, but I would like to sometime. That's a number 3 light, 344 yards. And then the pastry puff on top, 70 acrylic, 30 wool, and that is also that's a number 4. Wonderful color palette. I haven't seen this before. I don't know if they've had it around, but you have sets, collections where they're color coordinated, kind of the same but a little bit different. So you could do something really fun and exciting with that, I think. Go to you. And then some of your basics, mandala tweed, roll with it, woolies, that kind of stuff. And then just mark a couple other pages. What's new? Willow yarns. And I hope that I actually get a willow catalog that's just straight all willow, because that would be really fun to look through also. So what's new in this Herrschners catalog? Beautiful sweater. That's a crocheted sweater, and it looks to be like a kit. And yes, you can buy the patterns separately as well. So if you have your own yarn you want to use, you can certainly do that. That looks really pretty, that pullover. It's called Windy Sea, and that is done in the willow dusk yarn next to it. 80% wool, 20 alpaca, number 4 weight, 218 yards, again in a 100-gram ball, and that goes for $9.99. Recommends knit 8 needle and US H8 hook. That looks pretty. That looks rather interesting to me too. And this is new Willow Gaia yarn, and that is a 70 cotton, 30 wool. Wow, cotton and wool. That's unique. I know we're getting shadows from me, it looks like. Apologize. Hopefully the lighting's still good. It's hard to tell out here in the light when my glasses change. Now they're calling this a poncho, and this just looks like a pullover top to me with the sides open. So you could easily just stitch the sides together and create yourself a top. I don't really get the poncho idea on that, but why not? You know, just be a little more creative with that. Oh, that's knit. Excuse me. Yeah, they're calling for a circular needle, but that that would be an easy thing to probably recreate in crochet too. And I love, they carry the spun colors, which is, oh, is it even saying it here? Yeah. 65 acrylic, 30 fine, 35% fine merino super wash blend, 7 ounces, 419 yards. Have you worked with that yarn? Do you like it? What do you think? I have some, got it last year, haven't worked with it yet. My goal, my plan, best laid plan, is to work with it this fall or winter, but I could see some issues on these cakes right off the top, frayed, multiple knots, so we'll see what happens when I get into it. And I do have a few different cakes, 3 different colors, so it'll be interesting to see how, if it was just a bad run on one, or if it's kind of more isolated thing or consistent with the issues from cake to cake. And then they have a book section throughout their catalogs, and then accessories, both knit and crochet. Oh, they have accessory bags, acid-free storage bags, totes, things that help with you having hand fatigue. Even have some looms and notions. Okay, what else is in here? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Oh, they have some tote bags and stuff, and market bags, and then they get into the baby things and the baby yarn and some baby afghans and blankets, and maybe that could be a diaper bag or not. And then they go into some home decor and useful items, and even some macrame, basic plant hanger, things like that. Oh, and sale things too. It looks like Red Heart Colorscape Premier Serenity Big Ombre is on sale. 50% off, since they're $9.99, $4.99 a ball. That is a deal. All right, I am looking for, there's an item number. I don't know if this is catalog specific or what, because I've looked at sale items in the catalog and then I've gone online and it doesn't reflect that. There's also the Lion Brand shawl in a ball, 50% off. So if you want to pause this, get the info, and if it's not showing up online, you can always contact Herrschners by email or by phone and ask them about that, or even ask them for a catalog. And then the front cover, I think that's really fun going into autumn too. Secondly, I'm just going to show you briefly, is the Crochet World magazine. Like I said, wow, this is really the year, I guess, for Afghans, because here they show at a glance all the different patterns within, and there are six blankets in here. You can believe that. Now here's a sweater I wanted to show you. I really like this sweater a lot, and that's pretty neat. And take a quick look at that. That's on page 6. I'm not going to go through this page by page. It just looks cushy and cozy. Just basic, nice sweater, like a sweater coat that you could wear with just about anything. Nice going into the winter. Ooh. It's hard for me to even say that word. And you could just have a lot of fun with it depending on the type of yarn, the texture, and the colors that you choose. I just flipped through here. That was pretty cute. This is a cascading blocks throw, one of the throws in here. That's pretty. I think that's very unique. Several things put together that creates a lot of interest in a unique item. So let's go back to the back. Oh, this is cute. I didn't see that. an autumn bounty basket, and a bowl is inside of it. Sometimes it's just nice to see the close-up pictures. Isn't that cute and fun? You could put that on your table as a centerpiece. You could put pumpkins, gourds, apples, pears in that. That would be fun. This is a pretty throw. Oh, and this is cute. This doily. You could even have the doily underneath of that. Autumn's Arrival doily. And there's a beautiful, another throw. And they're each, even though there's 6 of them in here, they're all different from each other. I just had it and then I lost it. My phone shut down. It got so hot I didn't realize the phone is actually baking in the sun. So I'm gonna have to call this a wrap. But I wanna show this to you, that no 2 squares are the same. And this Mini Granny's Table Runner, that's the name of it. That's really fun how that's put together. There you go. Yeah, so all kinds of fun and interesting works of art in here, and I'm just going to show you the back page again. It looks like a dishcloth here. So we have, as far as the blankets go, there's 1, 2, and then here's a bag, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That one has very nice texture to it. Here, I'll just see if I can flip to that real quick. Oh, and did you see this amigurumi turkey? Tom turkey. Cute. Oh, that's my word of the day. Cute. Everything's just so cute. All right, so let's go back for a quick minute here. Oh, did I lose that again? Page 44. Ah, went right to it. All right, here we go. It's called the Hill and Valley Throw. Very pretty. I like that. Very much. Very nice. That would be pretty easy to do. That stitch looks somewhat familiar. But anyway, yeah, that's it. Just kind of wanted to give you an overview of these. I'm not sponsored or anything. It's just things that I like, that I check out, look at, try, and just want to share that with you. Okay, well, it is time for me to hit the water. So I will bid you an adieu. Looked like I was going to tip my hat to you, didn't I? All right, well, take care. Stay well. Behave. And I will see you soon. Bye for now.